Hello. Excuse me. Hi, this is Moldrap. Excuse me. And this is game 3 of STX Soul versus Air Force Ace. And sorry, I've been commenting a lot this evening. I did 3 games with cholera earlier. And you can look for those on Vile Attack. And now I've done 2 games so far of this series. So if you happen to be doing this one because it's like the latest released video, this is game 3, so you might want to go back and watch the first 2 first. This is game 3. Calm on your right versus Daezang. I'm not sure what the best way to pronounce it is. I've always pronounced it Daezang, but I guess it could be like Daezang or Daezang, Daezang, Gertrude. I don't know how you would pronounce it exactly, but yeah, this is a must-win game for Ace. Well, the Ace match is the must-win game all the time. Ha ha ha. But for Air Force Ace, Daezang has won the game. Purple Protoss, baby, for the win. Now, he's got his work cut out for him, actually, because Calm is a very, very strong player. He's been doing very well this season. Yeah, Calm has been playing extremely well. He's a very good Zerg. I've kind of had my eye on Calm for a little while now. He hasn't really been able to accomplish too much in the individual leagues, so he really kind of has yet to prove himself as a true competitor in the with the big boys, I guess. But in the meantime, though, he's a very strong player for the purposes of Pro League. He's been able to help STX a lot this season. I mean, he's one of the 4 players. What are you people doing? Don't text. Don't be on your laptop right now. Wait, I'm on my laptop right now, so I guess that's it. No. If you're not a StarCraft game, watch the game. Watch the game. Well, I guess it's just the first few minutes. Not much has happened yet, so sometimes if I'm watching a game in Korean, I'll skip forward like 3 minutes so things will start, and then of course every once in a while, like I'll skip forward 3 minutes and there's like a bunker and Marines in it, and I'm like crap, and I have to like go back to the beginning of the game so I don't miss the craziness in the beginning. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, Daezang, as I've said in the past 2 commentaries, is a very strong player. I won't overemphasize that, but Calm has been helping to carry. He's been one of the starting lineup for STX. He's been playing almost every matchup, so yeah, he's been doing pretty well there. And it looked like we saw 9 pool from July Zerg. I always mix up the 9 pool and the over pool, but I think that was a 9 pool 8 gas. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, an extra drone, yeah. So looked like 9 pool for July Zerg. Well, no, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 drones. So he's got to have another Overlord round somewhere. My bad. Like I said, the first few minutes usually aren't that eventful, so I don't really pay complete attention to it, and I apologize for that. But usually once things start actually happening, I can pick up what's going on pretty quickly there. July Zerg is going to have, one way or another, very quick lings out. Yeah, he's got some links going on, and he's got the gas going as well. I wouldn't be surprised if, well, we could see it either way, depending on if he kills that scout or not. He could, well, actually, never mind. He sees the 2 gateways there, so he's gonna probably start putting out a lot of units. Sometimes they'll get quick early speed links and then switch over and maybe even take drones off gas and try and go for econ there. And he has actually switched his drones off gas, so he's just gotten barely enough money for the speed upgrade, and now he's going for a lot of lings here. He's anticipating some zealots coming out with these 2 gateways here, not a standard build, and it's really kind of an interesting build. I mean, it makes sense. This build, you see a lot of this, this map, you see a lot of this build actually, because of the fact that, you've got that ramp, you've got to hold it pretty quick, any kind of rush, and you're going to be screwed because you need to try and hold your ramp. But yeah, this is Neo Requiem, by the way. I also, there's got to be a reason why I haven't seen it much on this map, the Protoss fast expand. But it seems like it'd be a good map for it, because then you'd be able to take your high ground quicker. I don't know. Maybe I'm on crack. Maybe. Well, obviously they know better than I, but I'm just kind of curious why that is. I mean, it's obviously a trend that Protoss players aren't going for the Protoss fast expand on this map, but I'm not sure exactly why. Maybe, you know, actually the door looks like maybe it's difficult to set up your door on this map because it's got kind of a wide choke there, so that might be part of it. I'm not certain there. Jelizer going off of one base here. I'm actually surprised that he's decided to put down a hatchery in his main base instead of trying to go for an expansion base. And in the meantime, Daezang teching up very quickly, getting that core down very quickly, straight to the Stargate. Jelizer's going to have to get something out here pretty quick to deal with Corsairs. Yeah, otherwise, he's going to start losing Overlords or what have you. He's got a little bit of a contain with these Zerglings, but I think now, yeah, Daezang has enough forces that he's going to be able to move out there. And Jelizer trying to sneak in those Lings around behind. And, you know, I think with that gas there, you could set up a Forge expand. It wouldn't be that big of a deal. I don't know. Jelizerg is famous for trying to sneak in a couple Lings. Calm, it looks like, having been on the same team with July for a while now, is trying to learn that trick of sneaking in those Lings to get your scout in and just be annoying and try and pick off probes and what have you. But Daezang has a significant force here. Definitely enough to deal with those Lings. And the Lings just being annoying, harassing, trying to get bait Daezang into attacking a little bit backwards, a little bit more and more, just to keep Daezang from getting to his base a little bit more and more. And now we see Hydralisk popping out here. The Hydra Ling combo is a good combination if you can get him in the right spot, but his Lings are caught behind though. He doesn't have any Lings to protect his Hydralisks at this point. Corsair in the air. If the Hydras fall back to attack the Corsair, then the main force will be coming down the front door. A Forge going down now, so Daezang may be thinking about, if this rush fails, about falling back and setting up his expansion there. And there's, some Lings trying to stop reinforcements from coming in there. That one Sunken being protected by a ton of drones here. I'm sorry, my voice is going out from all the commentaries I've been doing. The Sunken looks like it's going to stay up. The drone micro just confusing the Zealots, but no, a few Zealots get in there. It looks like he's going to take down the Sun Colony after all. Sun Colony does go down. Now he's going to start taking out drones. Calm does not have a lot of forces here to defend this off. He's already lost 2 or 3 drones. Looks like he's going to make it 4 in just a moment. He does not have a base to run his extra forces to. Oh my gosh, Daezang putting up a cannon. Putting up cannons. The Lurkers coming in. Are the cannons going to warp it in time? Oh my gosh, the cannons are not going to warp it in time. The Lurker goes down attacking the cannons directly. The other Lurker's going to attack the probes. Oh my goodness, absolute catastrophe for both players here. Both players completely losing their base. Why is he attacking his own assimilator? I have no idea why he's doing that. Maybe he's trying to attack move there or something like that. That was crazy. But now both players in a position to completely screw the other over. Although now he's mining a little bit. Oh, he's got a Lurker in his base. Oh man, Calm has that one Lurker and